You know, guys, if you hold 3 fingers up at the sky like that, you start whistling those notes, bad shit happens to you. That's just how it goes down the Hunger Games. You think they would know that by part 3? Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Long title, but that's just how we roll. So the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 is Part 1 of Part 2 of Part 3 of the Hunger Games Trilogy. That makes sense in my mind. That's how I go. You all know the Hunger Games by now. It stars Jennifer Lawrence. She's Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire, the Mockingjay, and she's just leading the troops to freedom, to save Christmas and save Hanukkah and save Easter from President Snow because he's an asshole and he's just doing all type of fucked up shit to her and her friends and all the districts and shit. So we're gonna take it back. So now we got another movie to show how she's a badass, why she's awesome, why she's gonna just save everybody, and that's just how it goes down. But is the movie good? The movie's actually a good movie. I did enjoy it, but did I enjoy it more than Catching Fire? Afraid not, guys. I did not enjoy this more than Catching Fire. I'm sorry, but I still enjoyed the movie. Let's not get that confused. The movie was still good. You still will enjoy it. So let's talk about the pros and cons. We need to go check out Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. It's a good movie. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. First of all, the plot in the movie. The plot in the movie is the plot was actually explained in the movie. The first 10-15 minutes in the movie. Pretty much starts out with Katniss Everdeen. Picks up a little bit after Catching Fire, you know, when she figured out that she was in District 13 and shit. We got to see what District 13 looked like. I'm not gonna tell you what District 13 looks like. You see what District 13 looks like and you're like, ah, that's what it looks like. No. No spoilers on this channel. No spoilers. Watch the movie. You see what it is. Pretty much you got Madam President. She wants Katniss Everdeen to be the face of, you know, the face of hope, the face of the rebellious. You want people, all the districts need a person they can all rally behind. It has to be Katniss Everdeen because the shit she did in Catching Fire, that was crazy. Got her arrow up at the force field and shit, just went kaboom and everything. Then, yeah, that was a big deal in Catching Fire, and now that's really meant something in this movie, and yeah, they want her to do that shit again. If I do it again, they want her to, like, you know, use that bow and arrow to take out fucking planes and shit like that, which she does in the movie, which is awesome. Again, this movie's really pretty much all building up to Part 2 of Mockingjay. That's what it's all building up to. You have to go in this movie knowing that this movie is all build up, just like how Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1, that was build up to Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. So I'll build up. That's not a bad thing, but that doesn't leave for a very action-packed movie, which goes to one of the cons about this movie. It's not really a con, but it's something I gotta touch on. One thing you gotta know about going to this movie, that this movie is very dialogue-driven. I mean, some of the dialogue is interesting, some of the dialogue is kinda boring a little bit. Now, maybe it wasn't boring. It was just, I saw the movie at like 11 o'clock at night, and the movie was 2 hours and 3 minutes long, so sometimes I was like, I was really invested in what they were saying, and sometimes I was just like, okay, I got it. Some dialogue was good, some dialogue was kind of a little boring, so I was just kind of in and out of it a little bit. If you just got off of work in a 10-hour shift, do not go into Hunger Games Part 1. Don't do it, because you will fall asleep, and it just won't be good. You'll waste your money. Acting in the movie, Katniss Everdeen, like I said, Jennifer Lawrence, she's still badass. I still love her. She's hot as shit, and Jennifer Lawrence, she left X-Men Days of Future Past and went straight to shooting the Hunger Games. It's just like, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm just gonna do this because acting is fun. Everybody else in the movie, they were functional, they did their part, you know. Everyone, if you saw the other 2 Hunger Games movies, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not good with names, so I'm not gonna name them off because I don't really know them all. The action in the movie is not really a lot of action in the movie. It's only 3 action scenes because the rest of the movie is pretty much just straight dialogue. It's dialogue and build up. I can't profess that enough. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, it was actually an enjoyable movie. I did enjoy it. You know, some of the dialogue was kind of boring a little bit. It wasn't as action-packed as I thought it was gonna be, and I wanted it to be, but that's okay because I knew what I was getting myself into. You know, like I said, Jennifer Lawrence, she still kills it in the movie. As long as she still kills it, that's alright with me. But that being said, I gotta say that the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 is definitely a good time a few times. What do you think about the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1? Did you go see it? Are you gonna see it? Did it do the book of justice? I didn't read the book, so you can let me know about that. That would be awesome. So like always, guys, make sure you subscribe. Until next time.